Hello again. Before we start, I just need to say that my last week was a trash fire of lost internet, constant moving, and deep personal distress due to things I can't get into here. Which is another way of saying it will take me a bit to get back to my usual capacity, but I did have an idea for an episode and wanted to share it with you all. Thus, as per usual, thank you to all of my wonderful patrons for making this series possible. Now, the thing that kicked off this episode is the fact I have seen some argue that the in-universe objectification of the Maidens as living keys is badly handled because it's subtext. Now, I know that subtext can be something of a thorny issue by its very nature, but subtext is not bad. Subtext is as integral to telling a story or characterizing someone as the open text itself. Because without open text, you merely have meandering musings, and without the subtext, you just have an infomercial. Thus, I feel arguing it's bad because its subtext about the Maidens and their in-universe mishandling is both kind of missing the point and demanding RWBY become like 80s He-Man, which, hey, was a fun show, but I don't think any of us exactly miss. RWBY looks to the camera. You see, audience, by placing these magical energies into these women and making their magic a linchpin that keeps the relics out of Salem's reach, Ozma metaphorically turned them into objects, in this case keys. He did this while also endangering them and others due to the way the power transfer was constructed, a method that does not rely on consent. So if a wizard ever tells you he wants to give you a reward, just say no. But seriously, is it not enough that they are hunted like animals for their power even when Salem isn't a factor? Is it not enough that they have to basically cut off all public life relations and effectively disappear for their own safety? Is it not enough that their lives and personhood are subordinated in the eyes of villains and circumstances to their utility as living keys? Is it not enough that functionally every maiden we see hates either being one or the prospect of being one and suffered constant existential and personal distress either way and usually died? Like there's subtext and then there's text not directly told to the audience by characters in-universe because people are actually expected to engage with the media they consume. Anyway, that was just a bite-sized chunk of meta-analysis that I hope proved engaging. If this trend continues, I might do a mini-sode on fan theories and how while I love them, it's important not to let them get out of hand. Oh, and if you'd like to help out with episodes or commission 3D models, please swing by my Patreon or Ko-fi for scripts, early uploads, models, and more. For now though, thanks for stopping by.